Hey everyone, thank you for the opportunity to make a short 5-minute or less video here. Alvin Wilkerson here from Otis, Colorado, and I've got my wife Stephanie on the other side of the camera.
Hey everyone.
So I want to thank you for the opportunity to be able to do this and to share a little bit of information with you. We're in my shop right now. Our ministry for the last 8-9 months has been to, I do what's called the art of intarsia, which is using wood and no paint or no stain and bringing the beauty out of it to create. I love creating wildlife and so we're in my shop, and what we've been doing the last several months is going to different art shows and selling my products and ministering to people, vendors at the art shows, and people who are in RV parks. So one of my projects I've just recently completed is this bull elk over here, and it consists of it's like 180 pieces of wood, using natural grains and colors of wood and no paint, no stain. And I really have fun and enjoy. This is a gift that God has given me. I guess you could kind of say it's kind of like Paul and his being a tent maker. My family, as I said, we live in Otis, Colorado. We're located in the northeast corner of Colorado in a small rural town of 500 people, and we have 5 dogs. And my mother-in-law, Jean Carol Hartgraves, who lives with us as well, and so that's who we are and where we are at. Let me just jump right in and tell you what my passion is. My passion is to leading people into sharing the hope of Jesus Christ. I believe that we have to earn that right, that we build friendship and we build relationships with people. And I love being able to come alongside with people and going on that journey. So what we're looking for is a couple of things. One is a pastorate, and a calling to a church to shepherd a flock that is excited or wants to be able to connect with people for Christ. Another one of our passions is church planting. Stephanie and I have planted 2 churches, and we love the opportunity to be able to do that. One of the things that I would really like to have as a church planter, though, is a sending church, a church that will come alongside of us, and whatever that means, financial, spiritual, whatever, things that we need, that they would come alongside of us in that church planting. The reason I'm filming here in my shop is because some of the work, the work I do with wood requires creativity, and I love to be able to bring out that creativity in people. That, the message of Jesus Christ never changes, but the methods by which we can connect with people can. And then we have a lot of creative people in this world, and part of that shepherding and that creativity is teaching people how to live in the fullness of Christ. And through that fullness of Christ in us, then we're on fire, and we want to go out and get excited. And we get excited about being able to show people that Christ is the only hope. And He is the hope. What makes me unique, I would have to say, I didn't turn my life over to Christ until I was 40 years old. I spent 20 years in the Navy. I was a sailor. I drank like a sailor. I cussed like a sailor. And I chased women like a sailor. And well before I ever turned my life over to Christ. So there's not much I can be faced with as in the ministry that I have not seen or heard or been introduced to or done myself. However, I can say the uniqueness of that is that I'm not bound by, I wasn't raised in the church, so I understand what the Bible says a church looks like, but that leaves a lot of opening on how we go out and share the hope of Christ. So that's what Stephanie and I want to do, and we're willing to go wherever God leads us. Wherever He leads us, we'll go. There's no perimeters. Would love to stay in the United States, 20 years in the Navy. I traveled around the world, and I think we here in the United States are a big enough mission field. thank you for this opportunity, and know that we're praying for you guys. God bless.